Yeah, I'm late again, like usual. Yeah, here we go, though. Yeah, it's been a while. What's up, guys? Check it out. Oh, the light's a little dark. Actually, it don't look bad in the camera, though. I'll leave it. Yeah, there's the new LST. Right next to the old one over there. Yeah, it still needs a little bit to get it running. But I did a little test run today. The engine that's in it right now is actually the 454. The old engine that was in that thing, it was all gummed up. So I just wanted to, clean it good before running it. But everything else on it's, pretty mint. The only thing that needs work is just the steering. The servos, I haven't really gotten to work yet. I think it's the wiring. I don't think they're blown out. Kind of hope they aren't. That would suck. But yeah, I ended up taking the linkage off and throwing it on, mine over here just because of the, thing being broken. So that's coming in the mail because, we don't want that. Yeah, other than that, looks pretty good. What's up, Nitro Bob? Yeah, still your LST, Nitro Bob. You could have bought this one. We got Nitro Pimp in here. We got Rinks. Got the neighbor. Yeah, I got a good crowd tonight. Yeah, it's been probably 3 months since I went live. Maybe longer. I don't really remember what the last live even was. Yeah, well, here's everything. I'll show you, show you what I did with the, the OG LST over here. Get this thing out. There we go. Yeah, what did I do, actually? Oh, yeah. Yeah, remember the arms, or the upper arms being all blue? Ended up dyeing them black. And it actually, looks like, I'm not sure if you can see it. But see them right there? Those are the uppers. They look like the, the black dyed ones. And here's the stuff I used right here. This, the RIT. Just a, generic dye. Make sure it says nylon, because, these arms are nylon plastic mix. So yeah, make sure that's in it. But this stuff works great. Just mix it up, with a bucket of water, boil it. Wait, boil the water first. Then you mix it up. Add a little bit of vinegar. I think it has to be a little acidic for it to work. And it just, goes right in after an hour. It's sitting there. So that was pretty fun. I should have filmed it. That could have been a good video. Now thinking about it. It was my first time doing it, so it would probably sucked. Yeah, thanks, Nitro Bob. Yeah, I'm excited. Dude, the new truck is gotta be great. Yeah, move aside. We've seen enough of you. That's all I've done. Besides put the tank that was actually in this one. Because this is the tank with the working primer. So I was like, I'll put it in the nicer truck. Then it's, I don't care about the primer in this thing. As long as it can backflip, right? I mean, this thing will probably do better backflips. These tires are massive. I've never seen these in person. They're huge. Like, look at that. Yeah, this truck's great. The pipe, I'll probably repaint that. It's looking a little ugly. Yeah, I did not get a body with this and a remote. That's the only downside. I actually forgot the remote. Because the guy selling this to me, it was actually his brother's. So he had no clue really what it was. And he left the remote. Probably left the body too. Like, he had the spin start everything. I didn't even get it. I just bought the truck. I might have to message him back. It was on Facebook. But, yeah. You might have it. Who knows? Yeah, how's everyone doing tonight? Try to catch up with you guys. It's been too long. I mean, I did post that video, even though it was like 2 weeks ago. But at the skate park, that was a blast. Definitely going back there with the LST. It has to be rainy though, I think, because if It's a very small area, and the low traction actually made it easier to drift and turn. I think the high traction, you just get too much speed off the bat. I don't know, that's just me yapping. I'll go whenever, doesn't matter. Sportworks reaction. Scrapping the bottom of the barrel tonight. Yep. You're scraping. Yeah. There goes my reading. I haven't read a chat in ages. It's like new to me. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else this needs. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot too. See the transmission, everyone? It's got the high-low delete and the reverse delete. So this is gonna be sweet. Like, I can already feel it rolling. There's so much less friction. You can also hear how fresh the tires are. These tires are, they're barely run on too. I'm surprised for how good it is, but the steering servos don't work. I'm hoping it's the wiring that's messed up. I'm gonna do that right now, actually. Instead of just talking. Let's see why I keep hearing me talk. Kinda like this camera angle. I don't know why I don't do it on this side. Usually I'm on like this side. So you can see the TV though. The TV's playing. It's just what's playing right now. What is playing right now? I have no clue what's playing. Oh, Terrell Fixes All. Yeah. If you know that channel. It's a good channel. Just check out this wiring. It's kind of neat, but... Oh, right off the bat, I got something unplugged. It looks like it's got a failsafe. Yeah, that's the failsafe that's unplugged. I believe that's the failsafe. So this thing's not anything. No. Alright, I'm gonna redo this wiring because it's all a mess. Yeah, I made it even more of a mess. Yeah, guys, and also I've been working on a new store. If you really feel like spending money right now. Not sure if it's the time. But, yeah, I'm working on some new shirts, hoodies, stickers. It's all on this new website. If you guys want to, do that for yourselves, have your own merch. And what the hell is this? This might be the problem. It's like a bunch of tape. I don't even want to open that. This is probably the problem right here. 100%. I think the guy just... I don't even know what this is. But this does go to... Well, it looks like the steering. Or no, it's channel 3. And what the hell is this? Well, that's the failsafe. That's how failsafes work. I thought you could connect it to the battery, though. Anyone know how a failsafe works? This is actually the first time I've ever seen one. I just have the built-in, ones. It's an off the failsafe. It's right now plugged into channel 3, but it's got all this doohickey stuff in the middle, surrounded by electrical tape. Never seen that before. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna need some help with this. This is probably the problem. I'm gonna just unplug this right off the bat. It's in channel 3. I don't see what this thing does. You can see it's solid underneath though. Might be a fuse or something. But it's all electrical tape. There's no heat shrink. And it's connected to this wire. I'm kind of afraid to take that apart. Because the throttle worked perfectly. And when I shut it off, it went back. So this thing definitely does something. But it's plugged into channel 3, which is weird. I'm not sure how I can signal that to channel 1 through the whatever, through the receiver. Oh yeah, stock JR receiver too. So I got this thing hooked up to my, the OG remote right here. I just got that because you can program 10 things on this, or 6. My fault, 6. I think the Pro version's 10. So that thing brand was like $500 or something crazy like that. Yeah. Yeah, I might as well see what was wrong with this thing. I'm gonna just unravel it. Do I unravel this? Even though it works. I did test it out. It's kind of crazy how it works. Alright, I'm gonna see if there's any difference. Get the steering to work. The steering also goes all the way right, I believe, when it turns on. So I'll see if it does it again. But yeah, the 454 runs pretty good. It also had this tank, or the other tank, had like half a tank of oil in it because some guy left a full tank of fuel in it and it just evaporated, so all the oil was left. And that was pretty disgusting. But I got it all out. And I literally just I just let it idle. It was smoking so much. Probably the wrong thing to do. That glow plug hates me. But I got all the oil out. I got a new glow plug for this anyway. I got a sleeve and connecting rod too. Alright, which is on and off? Is that on? There we go. Alright, that's a sign. Alright, so this is literally it. This is why the steering wasn't working. Yeah. In this tire, it doesn't have a link for people joining in. Also, I didn't even check who joined in. My fault. Yo, welcome you guys. Yeah, it's been ages. Yeah, we got Pimp in here, still chatting. Pimp's really pushing his fly sky right now to me. It's tempting, Pimp. I gotta say, it's tempting. But I'm more of a traditional guy. I have to go with the original electronic. That's so weird. Alright, I'm gonna plug this thing in and watch what happens. It's gonna just go berserk. Alright, let's see if it goes berserk. Hold on, make sure I get the polarity right. Yeah, I was putting it backwards. Which could also be why, because this thing doesn't have like a tab. Alright, is that blinking? Yeah. Blinking means good, right? I think. Alright. Alright, or maybe I just fixed it. Is this thing like a computer? You unplug it. You know it steers good, because this is on my table. And this thing, you can hear it squeak. You know this thing steers really good. Yeah, that's weird. I'm gonna check the other side. Could be one servo's blown or something. Yeah, I'm getting noise over here. Crunching. Alright, let's check it out. Let's, I don't know, do I disconnect them? What do I do? I'll just flip it over. There we go. Now I can see. You guys can probably see too. Alright, that sounds perfectly normal. Gonna put some tension on it, my finger. Yeah, it's pushing it with ease. Alright, I'm really pushing on it. Yeah, maybe I just had to unplug that stupid thing. What do you guys think? Nitro Pimp might be the most knowledgeable because, you know, he has everything in the world and probably had one of these in it. Have you seen one of these? I'm sure you have. I'm sure all you guys have. But are these things reliable? Do they jam the signal or make it steer all the way right accidentally? Are these things good? Because I don't know what could be wrong. Yeah, I should check what's in here. That's probably what's wrong with it. It's just solid. It just feels weird. Oh, my TV turned off. I'll fix it later. Yeah, well, alright. I'm gonna just peel this off. Because I'm, you know, I can live without a failsafe. I've had, what? Like 5 runaways with the LST? I'm alright. Haven't broke it on a runaway yet. That's what I should say. Alright, it's just electrical tape. Oh, the thing's just rolled up. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There's probably a connector in here somewhere. Oh, no, I lied. What the hell is this? It smells burnt. Yeah, it actually smells like a short in here. Can't tell if it's the tape, because it's, rubber. I got hot. It's like not like burning smell, it's just got the faint smell. And it's really sticky too. This is some sticky tape. And I'm just gonna keep digging. See if I can get an answer. I'm not using this, by the way. It's so messy. I'll probably cut it like around here and just solder my own connection. I have no clue what this is. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm cutting it because this is just junk. It's junk to me. Where's my clips? Alright, here we go. I did not know that, pimp, that they're stock for the Raminator. Is that for every primal? I mean, they're good. I'll say that. Like, I don't overlook them. Some people may do overlook them, but I mean, still, I like my Spectrum. I've never tried anything other than Spectrum, my JR, or these old, Kyosho things. But yeah. All right. What was that? Yeah, I gotta get my wire stripper. What could that be? Oh yeah, you don't want to learn it. Yeah, even this, because I had to set up on this thing. Oh, it's on. Let me turn that off. Yeah, I had to set up this truck on this thing. It took me, good 10 minutes. Which, sure, 10 minutes might be, 10 minutes, but that's a long time. Because there's nothing on this, just throttle and steering. There's no third channel on it. Even then, trying to get that dialed in was a little... I mean, once I got into it, I started remembering which buttons to press and stuff. Because all you got are these 4 buttons. It's all, you either press it like that or one at a time. Once you learn it, it's, pretty easy. It makes sense, too, once you learn it. But the learning process takes time. It does. Alright. I'm going to use this thing. There's I just need a little pointy edge just to separate the wires. This thing actually works perfectly. It's a little scraper tool. I'm going to fix my TV because I was watching my TV and it shut off YouTube. Oh, are you guys getting all that new YouTube age verification things? It drives me crazy. I'm not giving them my, anything. Trust me. Oh, what's up, JD Firebird? Yeah, I got a new truck. This thing was jamming the radio, I assume, because this thing would just steer right randomly. Took it on a little test run. I swapped the old... Oh, yeah, the old engine's back here. Let me grab it for you, because it's way back here behind the truck. But yeah. I got the 454 head on it, because the 454 is in this truck. But yeah. So yeah, here it is right here. The Mach 427. Cleaned up everything. It turns over so smoothly now. This is a good engine. Oh yeah. Probably a tad low on compression, but I do not care. This thing will still probably make good power. Carburetor cleaned up nice. I had plenty of car parts. Put a new needle, 2 new needles in because they were all gummed up from the old one. Yeah, there's that engine though. It's a pretty clean engine. The inside, the bearings, thankfully, were not all rotted and rusted, which I thought they were. I was like, oh great, I gotta get new bearings. But no, this thing wasn't really ran that much. Very lucky. Alright. I'm just stripping these wires right now. Why did I trim them that long? I don't know. I actually did not know. Usually it's like to there. And you put my little things on there. I'm going to assume through all that electrical tape there's a signal leaking through it or something. Because I know one of them was a signal wire. It was jamming the radio or something. Yeah, this was a wiring mess before I took this out, JD. I don't even want to describe it to you again. Just electrical tape and a lot of twisting. There's no doubt, you know, something leaking through it. It also smelled like it shorted at one point. Like it had that burned smell, you know? Yeah, this was a mess. But we're all good now. Getting work done. Get my connectors for this. Yeah, that's pretty. That's how much I was supposed to strip it by. I kind of pulled the ends back too long though. That's why that's why I did that. Wasted a bunch of copper. What am I gonna do? All right. This is the most helpful thing ever. Just getting, you know, your connections. Get them on eBay, wherever. I don't even know what to call them. Just the RC battery or wiring connectors. They have kits. This is a kit that I just took out of its little box. Even the boxes they give you are nice. I took it out of the box that it gave me and I put it in my own. I still didn't fix my TV. Alright, I'll be right back. That's bothering me. Oh yeah, if you want me to change the camera angle so you can see the TV, I will. Or I'll just plop the TV down on the thing. It's a portable TV. This thing's so big though, I don't have much room on the table. Alright, I'm fixing that TV. Stupid thing. Alright. Got it working. It's playing an ad now. Alright. Let's get my, I need my, where are my pliers at? That's the only thing I don't have is the proper thing to crimp them. But the pliers seem to do the job. Kind of. At least it gets the power to go on. I still don't think I do these right, because sometimes they just slide out on me when I pull too hard. Alright, get that guy lined up. Like right now it's in there. Yeah, right now I'm good. Yep, I'm good. It's in there. Thing ain't coming out. Just like that. Is that thing on there? And just like that, one connector. Make sure they're all facing the same way. If not, they're not going in. It's actually the hardest thing to do. And surprisingly, it's the hardest thing to do, trust me. There's like little things in the middle, and then there's two big ones back there. You start in the middle. That's like the electrical connection. Like I even solder it too, but this I'm not because I don't really care about it. Like on the batteries, I solder them because I feel like eventually I'll rip them out over time. You just squeeze it down. Yeah, just like that. Little test. Yeah, these kits are awesome. Alright, get this last one in. Yeah, I'm not even gonna put it in the truck. I'm gonna put it in the other LST. It's weird that I have two LSTs now. Even this just being in front of me is weird. It's weirding me out. Like, I have two of them now. And this was like a impulse buy. I was just scrolling through. Like, I don't even do social media or Facebook, whatever. But, I was like, I'm gonna just take a look, see what it is, the Facebook marketplace. And of course, after like a half hour scrolling and, my brain rotting away, I see this thing and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely picking that up. $200. I was like, yeah. Even though the person thought I was a, scammer, because my account has nothing on it. They thought it was too good to be true that someone was offering asking price for it. Or whatever, Of course, this one's a little crooked, so I'm gonna have trouble putting that one in. Yeah, yay me. Alright, try to get this thing in. Let me make sure I'm doing it the right way. Alright, I'm gonna just fit that in like that. Kind of eyeball it. Alright, so that fits like that. Alright, so the negative is all the way right. So I had it backwards. Good to know. And just like that, you got your little connector. That's actually perfect. This is the best job I've done. This is quality work. This is actually quality. Look at that. Usually I have too much slack on the end. Yeah, it looks really good. Now, I'm not sure what this attaches to. I feel like this would attach to your servo. Right? I don't know. But that'll be saved for another day. Right? Or another truck. You know what? I'll throw us on the trophy truck. Oh, but the trophy truck's got the Spectrum. It's built in. Yeah, so I don't know what to do with this. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna get caught up with the chat. I'm obsessing over that thing, even though it means nothing to me. Grizzly joined. What's up? Oh, we got Will Darby in here. Do I have any that are electric? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I kind of hinted it at the beginning, showing this thing. You guys are gonna be blown away by this. I've mentioned this, I think, I've had it for a while, actually. I feel like the last live stream I did, I showed you guys. Because I've had this for a while. Yeah, this thing I just toot around the shop. It's awesome. The coolest thing ever. Check it out. It's an old Kyosho little, stalker. I think that's what they're called, the stalkers. Stock car. It's not a stock car. This is a stock car, but I'm talking about the proper name is like stalker. Not like stalker, like, me stalking you at night. But, yeah, this thing's like, look at the tires on it. It's like brand new. Nice painted body. I didn't paint it. Whoever did the kit painted it. Take off the clips. There's underneath. The body just goes like this too. It's so cool. Got your mechanical little speed control thingy. Not sure if you can see it back there. Let me take the body off. There you go. See that thing right there? With your servo. I had to adjust these. These were adjusted wrong for some reason. But yeah, after adjusting it worked pretty good. Maybe it's my battery, because this is a higher voltage. Maybe you ran a 6 volt. This is a 7.2. So that's why this is probably adjusted weird. Yeah. Let me show you guys. This thing's got some juice. Check it out. I think it's mint. Yeah, so that's my electric for you guys. To be honest, these old ones are sick. I'd rather have this than a brushless. It sounds weird because, I could go 100 miles an hour in a brushless. But, I kind of like to take it easy, just cruise. This is a cruiser. It can go fast, though. This thing does 30. I'll say this thing does 30. Like, it's fast. And they race these, I believe. That's why they're kits. I mean, looking at the tires alone, they're foam, right? This is they're foam, but yeah, they're foam. Yeah, so they're definitely for like a carpet track or something indoor, or even outdoor, maybe pavement. I drove it on the pavement, gripped pretty well, didn't really slide around. It actually spins it when I, really get on it. Yeah, it's a neat car. And then, of course, it comes with the original, this thing. Oh yeah, Grizzly, I did. I mean, sort of. I call it a half day of running RCs because I ran the LST. The steering cut out on me. I don't know what happened. I mean, I still don't know what happened, but I'm assuming it's that little, the, kill switch or failsafe right here. Because the guy had a terrible wiring on it, so it was leaking. That's what I think it was, because there's a, just a bare wire surrounded by, like, electrical tape. Probably. Something happened. And it smelled like a short, too, so it probably shorted without me even knowing. And I was just running in the truck. That's a disaster waiting to happen. I'll plug the battery. There we go. Yeah, his wiring's a little weird. Like, even here for his, I'm gonna fix this. He's got the, little battery connector. Of course I fully charged it with the, the little, crimp tube. I'm alright with it, though. That's fine. It's better than electrical tape. So that's staying for now until I take the battery out of the chassis and do the same thing I did tonight. Just put a new connector on there. No, wire splicing. Just do that, nice and simple. Yeah, what else does this thing need? Oh yeah, what was I gonna look at? The steering wires. Steering wires look great. Nothing really wrong with it. Tuck them back in. Yeah, there's so much more room without that kill switch in there. Yeah, it looks a lot better already. And this one's like really transparent. Like, this truck's real clean. That's the only thing different than mine. This one's clean. Mine I did not. It would be clean with all the parts on it. Especially after the new arms and everything. Oh, what's up, Floyd? Yeah, I picked this thing up yesterday. Steering's, you know, was glitching from this thing. A little off in the failsafe. Had terrible wiring. Like, seriously, it was ugly. Guy just wrapped a bunch of electrical tape around it and cut the thing. I put a new connector on it. He just had this spliced in bunch of wires. It was bad. But I got the 454 in it currently. I popped this head on it just to kind of make it look original. But I'm waiting for a pull starter for this engine. It comes with the drill thing, but I can't do charging that. Just drives me nuts. But yeah, here's the original engine, the 427. This thing is great. Like, I thought the bearings are gonna be rusted from sitting. No, it's pretty mint inside. It was just gummed up with a little bit of fuel. I could probably turn it over hard, but I didn't want to. It probably would have started anyway with the drill thing, but again, it's full of crud. I ended up taking it apart, cleaning it out. I didn't take out the sleeve though. I left the sleeve in the block and kind of just... I more cleaned in the crankcase because that's where it all was. The sleeve was clean. And then I put my good tank in this one with the working primer. Because this one, obviously, I'm going to drive less. This one will be the nice truck. Then you know mine. Yeah, yeah, you know I'm going to do that thing, unfortunately. Even though that one is nice. I just dyed up the, the blue upper arms. I thought, this stuff might work on the blue RPM. And it actually did. It looks like the original color. So, if you don't like blue RPM arms and you want to dye them black, $2 for a box of these. Probably this would do 2 arms for you. Put in a bucket of water, add some vinegar. Well, you boil the water first, then you dump it and mix it all with the parts. I let mine sit for an hour because they're going to get scratched up. But I think even just 5 minutes, you get the original color with the blue. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, here it is right here, just to show you guys again. Sorry about my lighting and bad camera work, but you can see the black arms up there. And the blues below. I left the blues, I like the blue on the bottom, actually. Just not on the top. There's too much blue, especially with the shocks. And I had one broken one. Because I did have one black one, I always did. But I broke one of the blue ones, so I just had one black one standing out. I decided just to dye them. It looked weird, just having one black one and the rest of them blue. Oh, hey, what's up, Chino? Yeah, here's the truck. The 454 is in it right now. Here's the original one. It's all clean. Just waiting on a pull starter. So I ordered a pull starter and then a link for this, the front. Because I stole it for, my other truck, obviously. Because that one had a bent up link. I'll give this one the new part. And the bent one can go on the other one. It's going to get even more bent. But yeah, this thing's got the forward only transmission. I had checked the electronics because the steering was... I thought there's something wrong with the servos. But this thing was, messing with the radio signal. Because the guy had a bunch of, exposed wires and it was all electrical taped. So it must have had because I know the white wire's your signal wire. Must have been leaking or something and interfered with the radio. Because this would just turn right randomly. It was weird. Yeah. And it gets stuck too. So you had to turn it off and then turn it back on. And sometimes it'd still be stuck. But yeah, this thing's mint. I didn't even show you guys underneath. Not a scratch. Look. The only thing, you just strip these 2 bolts. So there's just, Dremel marks in there. But I do not care. I think my plate... Oh, yeah, this one's stripped, too. But I have these plates for my truck, which I'm sure mine don't have any, Dremel marks. This one will be the nice one. I'll keep this one clean. It'll avoid, pavement. I'll still bring on the dirt. But no mud or anything or sand. That's, gotta take it apart to clean it. Mostly sand. Yeah, she's mint. Yeah, I'm super happy with this truck. Like, I don't even know what to do after I just get it running. Like, it's already great. I also put the braided fuel lines on. That's just another touch. It looks nice. Yeah, I don't know what to do with it. Oh, I gotta paint the pipe. Yeah, the pipe's a little scratched up. Paint that one. Like, when I painted mine, it came out great. So I'll show you the paint. It's not a one-to-one match, but it's close. Alright, where is it? So help you guys out. Great. Nope, I don't know where I put that can. I'm gonna need it again. Let's see. Oh, sorry guys, I'm not seeing it up here. But it was it was header paint. Like for actual cars. And I used on the pipe. Just black, matte black. I think a semi-gloss would actually be better. Well, even though this is matte though. It's tough. It's kind of hard to match them. It's a unique color. I think it's anodizing, actually, not paint. Oh, what's up, Gearhead? Yeah, you know what? I would do that to this truck. You know what? Yeah, then I might have to get some different links, because oh, no, I don't. I was going to say, because I have the LST frame, but no, I don't. It's split in half right now. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get an LST frame if I do the rear steer. Because the LST2s, they don't have the thing for it. Right over here, if you can see, that's just solid. There's no place you can put a little pin there. They filled that in to make it stronger. As in the front, it's open. Looking at it, I think I can just cut it. And drill a hole. Maybe that's what they wanted you to do. Yeah, I bet I could just cut that. But I'm going to think twice. I don't want to cut up this truck. It's too nice for that. I just want to drive it as is. It's already, it's all good. Like, even the, brakes are clean on this. This is very, low use. Like, I didn't even check the diffs, the shock fluid. It might have fluid in it, but it feels like 30 weight. It's not really doing anything. I'll put the 40, 50, because that's what I got in mine, and it jumps really well. It stays level in the air, which is good. Doesn't really nosedive. Lands good too, but those are the bump stops that help it land, and the black springs, I guess. These have the stock springs. So, obviously it's easier to push down. That might be the next thing to do with this truck, just put the black springs on it. But yeah, after I got the pull starter, I'll definitely do a video on this, obviously. I'd be stupid not to. But, I won't destroy it, though. Obviously, I won't destroy it. But yeah, this engine's, really good. Like, even the block's not scratched. So even just the looks of it, it's nice looking. And the carburetor, thankfully, all the O-rings are pretty good. swap the needles out though, because I just had spares. Oh yeah, the gears. I'm not sure what gear ratio they are. I never took a look at them. Yeah, I wonder if those are anything special. Because I know they had two different types of gears for the well, plastic wise. Yeah, but the tires on these are amazing. It's weird being in person seeing these tires. I didn't think they were gonna be that big. You can even see how they're taller than the engine. Like, I thought the LST tires were big. The LST2 ones, yeah, they're even bigger. It's crazy. Yeah, sure is good. If I find some MIP axles. Yeah, this is the well, it's not. Is it second gen? Well, it's LST2. So it's the one, after it, obviously. Here's the first gen, You see this one. You know what? I could fit it on top. Look at that. Yeah, but there's that one. That one, well, this has an LST2 chassis on it. It used to have the opening until I, snapped it. It's also got the Integy, chassis plate. That one's so much more heavier than this one. This one's light. I feel like they made these lighter. But that one also has a cage on it, the chassis plate. But it's only like a little bit thicker. What else makes it heavier? HT skid plates, I don't think those are really heavy. Yeah, this one just feels a lot lighter. My tires could be heavy. I haven't weighed them in a while. Yeah, because I know you don't want your tires to be heavy. It's a bad thing. Oh, and another thing I noticed with the LST2s, how much thicker the axles are. These things are super thick. Yeah. I'm pretty sure those are the factory ones. They seem factory because they're a little rusted. I don't know if these... That would be crazy if these are the MIP ones. I kind of doubt it, though. Because there's really nothing else done to the truck. Well, it does have the Ford only. Yeah, you never know. Might have to look them up, see what they look like. Oh, yeah, you're right, Gearhead. Yeah, because this is Ford only, so that's why it's lighter. These came, or these didn't come like that. This guy did that. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, my truck's heavy. Maybe I should probably, Ford only this one, just to get it lighter. Because it's too heavy sometimes. Like, I'm fine with it, driving it. But when I crash, that's when you know it's heavy, because it destroys it. It's bad. Even like some landings that are rough when I'm on the throttle, like, you kind of cross your fingers, nothing happened in your diffs or transmission. I mean, the diffs on these things are bulletproof as long as the bearings are in good shape. The only time I blew out the diffs are because of blown bearings. So the bearings blow up and then the diffs blow up because there's nothing really holding them. Oh, you got 9 of them? Well, I got 2 right now. I'm getting closer to you. I'm going to throw both of them on the table. Yeah. Get a little party going on. Yeah, this one I just got yesterday. $200. That's a crazy deal for the shape it's in. But it's just missing the little things. I need a pull starter for the original engine, which is right here. The 427. Like, that's the head, obviously. This is the 454 head. The 454 is in this truck right now. But I'm going to swap that in the my other LST, because it's been too long. This one I kind of only run in the winter. I don't know why. It just happens. Kind of get bored and I swap it. And literally last year is the same time I swapped it. It's unplanned, by the way. It just happens. I just run it. Or swap them right now. Yep. You know, get the other truck. Yeah, this thing weighs a ton. It's like, I feel like it's like 5 pounds heavier than this one. Jeez. I do have the stiffer springs on it. Yeah, there's a, you know, my first LST. The OG one. I made that cage as light as possible, too. I think that cage could be so much stronger. I'm tired of bending it, you know. I bend it every time I drive it. And yeah, I'll probably take this off and reinforce it sometime soon. Because it's very mangled and it needs a new paint job. Like up here's, and it doesn't show up on camera, but there's a ton of scratches up there. Yeah, but this one just got the original Mach 2.6 in there. I put a pull starter on it though. I'm a pull start kind of guy. It's weird. Even though I break them, I still like them. I just don't like things in my hands. I mean, who doesn't, but you get the idea. Just, you know, lugging around another thing to worry about. Yeah, but even these tires, you know, you can see the difference. I mean, they're still big, but, you know, these ones are taller and wider. Yeah, but those arms came out great. Kind of glad I did that. Now they all match, thankfully. Because it was just one. If you look back in the videos, you just saw one black arm and the rest were all blue. That drove me nuts. Trust me. Well, I'll say it again right here. This stuff right here. Any blue RPM die, or it's really anything RPM. Just buy some of this. Make sure it says nylon on it. Right there. Good to go. Boil up a gallon of water. Or, well, I don't think it's a gallon. I used probably a little less. I just did the arms. For big stuff, you want more water and more boxes. But this does 2 arms. I used 2 boxes for 4. But yeah, this does 2 arms. Probably even do less, actually. But I used the whole thing. What's up, high volume? You got 7 of them, nitro and 2 electric? And you got an all aluminum one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one, just for fancy parts, this one's got the Integy chassis. That's really about it. But it's, you know, nice and polished. It looks cool. Oh, it also has the reverse servo, if that adds on the weight. And the metal titanium coated gears. That probably adds some weight. Yeah, there's a lot. That truck's heavy. It's so funny. Now holding this one, like, oh yeah, this thing's light. That's probably why I snapped that thing in half, because it's so much weight on it. That's probably why I'm afraid to backflip it. At least I did. Rink saw it, right? Is Rink still in here? Rink saw the backflip. Yeah, oh, you were... Yeah, it's like having mismatched socks, I know. Yeah, that drove me nuts. I put up with that for, I don't know. Chino gave me these arms, by the way. Shout out Chino. I know he's in here watching, and yeah, he gave me these probably, I don't know, 8 months ago, maybe. It was a while ago. I had these arms for a while now. And then they were all blue. It looked great until my friend. It wasn't even me that broke it. My friend crashed it and broke that arm. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I gave him a high five. And I'm like, you just broke an RPM arm, you know. I couldn't even break them. I was bashing this thing pretty good. And then I had just one spare black one because the original owner, he just had them on the rear, the upper arms. So I just threw on my spare black one, and the rest are all blue. And I was like, come on. But yeah, that dye works. It finally matches. We could try it on some other stuff. I actually tried it on the battery boxes, or not the receiver boxes. It doesn't work though. I thought it would, make them like a fog, or smoked out, but it didn't really work. It made it look all gross and purple. I left it in there for an hour or two. I probably left it in too long. But kind of like the dye didn't go in it. It's not the right stuff. I don't think there's any nylon in the, that type of plastic, or, it's more the flexible plastic. Like, I know all of this you can dye with the same stuff. So if you have any of these parts that are faded in the sun or something, you can use this too and, get it looking like that. Because this is a little faded.